Okay, so let's go ahead. Now that we have the route pattern, let's go ahead and dial that number. Oops, I entered the wrong number. Right, so I'm dialing the number. It's my actual cell phone. And my phone rings successfully. Right, so that about does it for call patterns. The next thing we need to look at is the voicemail. Now the voicemail is probably the most difficult thing to do. You need to have Cisco Unity installed, and you have to create you have to go through this wizard from creating voicemail ports, port wizard, message waiting, voicemail pilot number, voicemail profile, and then creating users with voicemail profiles. So you do all of that basically as a document. If you check your documents here with this whole process, alright, and when you're done you go into your phones, and I think you go into your phone and you select your phone, and then you go, for example, here, and then you scroll down, you set the voicemail profile, you choose one, and then you say you want to forward on forward I think forward busy, forward no answer, forward busy, something. I can't remember, something like that. Alright. And then you go to users, and then you create your users. So for example, let's say 117 here. You create a user with this extension. Remember we saw the extensions before, and leave the options there. So you're basically creating a mailbox user, and then when you're done that, then you come into the phone and you go, for example, that was 1007. 1007 would be this phone.
You have voicemail.
And you go ahead and you set the voicemail profile. So if I have 1007 here, I can press the messaging number, so it's going to call the voicemail number.
Enter your password followed by pound.
So calling my voicemail.
Hello. You have one new voice message. To play new messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2. You have no old messages.
And that call. It didn't have a voicemail for a profile, so I'm not sure what that is about. I think that's about it. But that whole setup is in the guide, in the email. So you create your users. You have to integrate Cisco Unity, so you have to go to phone system, you have to integrate it again, another part, integrating with your Cisco Unified Unification Manager. Sorry, you have to go to port group, I think, and you just basically adding a server here, and that's your integration. Alright, I'm not sure what stuff is about, but I think I have to do some stuff here. Right. Yeah. So you can test your switch ports. Your voicemail ports, you get up to 2 voicemail ports in this version. Alright, the last thing is the call handler, which is the automated attendant. For example, I have this one here that is set up. You can create your caller inputs options, what you want to do. The last one, 7, allows you to transfer to an extension, or you can just select if you want to transfer to a particular user with a mailbox, or if you don't have a user with a mailbox, I think you can just create different handlers for your different users. So for example, let's say they had a user called test and his extension was 1005. Yes, hit save for that handler, and then on the main handler, the parent handler, um, let's try 1009. Right. So then we have on the parent handler, we say caller and transfer options. Sorry, we go caller input, and then we say if user presses 8, then you go to the user, you go to the call handler, test and attempt transfer, and I think that is going to work. So it's simple as that. And then you go to message settings on the call handler. Let's go back, edit. You can select it if you want to call the transfer immediately by as soon as you reach the auto attendant, which doesn't make much sense if you entered it here. Some more options. You go to edit, message settings. This is the default option here. Caller input. Sorry, I was on the wrong page. I think you're supposed to go to greeting, edit greetings, standard. So this is going to loop back, keep playing. Press a number, press a number, press a number, press so and so to call so and so. And also you can record your own greeting here and hit save. Of course, you're gonna have to lower all your Java settings in order to be able to save. Right, I think that's about it. Right. There really
You
is
have
nothing else.
voicemail. Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. From a touch-tone telephone, you may...
So I think that's about it. So this is the document here. This is the document here that I followed through to use for setting up everything in Cisco Unity. So you can pause the video and go along. Alright. Now this tutorial is for people who have no experience in Cisco Voice. So I'm looking for the part where they said call busy forward. for the phone. Slow switch for that. Didn't. Okay. Because so there was somewhere. Phone. Oh, here it is. For busy, internal and external, go to voicemail. So, for no answer, internal and external. So it was those four, exactly those four. This would be device, phone. Let's say this one. The DM. And then you see these four here. You set it to voicemail. I'm not seeing it. Well, I think it's voicemail profile default. Oh, this is right. Right, sorry. These boxes here means voicemail. Okay, good. And that's it. I don't think there's anything else here to know.